What is going on, party people? Hello and welcome to another restream here on Zelda Speedruns 2. Today we have the Wind Waker HD Randomizer Tournament Season 1 winner bracket round 2, mralberto23 versus Joaish. And today with me, I have the wonderful and lovely commentators Mason Star and Loudscapes. Say hello, people.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I think from my side, everything is fine, so I think we can almost start.
All right.
Or start. Yes. Okay, awesome. The race will begin in 15 seconds. Are we hyped? I think we are.
Yeah.
We're so excited. This is probably going to be one of the best matches of the tournament.
Yes, this is fantastic. We have Joaish, who's ran this game probably longer than anybody that's ever played the game. And then we have Mr. Alberto, who's just like unarguably inevitable, undisputed GOAT of Wind Waker HD. He has the leaderboard sweep, so we have an amazing matchup for everyone today.
Currently has the record for every single main leaderboard category and most of the category extensions, which is kind of insane for really any game, but especially of a game of this caliber that's so popular.
Oh, we already got DRC to FF. That's two of the fastest dungeons off rip, with Tower of the Gods coming in as our third dungeon. So, yeah.
Oh, interesting hints.
Yeah, no horseshoe's a really good one because that marks 4 checks off immediately. No star. The runners are going to love that. And Ice Ring?
A mandatory Tower of the Gods is never fun, so we'll see a bit of a slower seed in the mid-game, but Sword at Great Sea.
Yeah, and I mean, thankfully, yes, Tower of the Gods with one of the slower dungeons, but thankfully having DRC and FF, that'll definitely help because FF is just, you'll see these two probably clear that in just minutes.
We see Philip coupon hinted on Chest on Bed at Forsaken Fortress. I don't think we're going to see any of our runners pick that up, but oh man, that would be exciting. Now that's an interesting hint. Oh my. So power bracelets are possibly hinted on top of Headstone.
Oh, interesting.
So from what we know about that, that means any checks that are explicitly locked behind power bracelets are not required.
So in these settings, would that just be Big Pig?
Yeah, Big Pig is included. I feel like we're missing other ones. It might just be Big Pig, you might be right.
I'm honestly a little surprised to see no one swimming off of Rockspire to start, but it looks like Al might be going for the storage to Rockspire strat, and then start swimming from there.
I believe this is an HD exclusive strat for Mother and Child because it allows you to... no, it actually is an SD as well. Yeah, so you're going to get storage and store the King Red Lion's text, and then with chest storage you'll be able to swim to Rockspire.
Yep, and to explain, storage was patched out of the original version of this game, but it was patched back into the randomizer, so we can do some pretty crazy stuff with item sliding and storage combined. And you're going to see Mr. Alberto charge up just as much speed as he needs to, and he's going to swim right over to Rockspire, most likely. Unless Rockspire was hinted dead, which I don't think it was.
I do not believe so, no. In these settings, yes, Western Ferry is on.
Looks like Joaish didn't get anything from Tingle. He's going to peek that back jail, and it does have something. And we also have to keep into account that Mr. Alberto stored a spiky chest at Mother and Child, so we'll have to find out eventually to see what he got there.
So we'll be paying close attention to the tracker for that one.
So yeah, so he does storage here, so he can just jump up and run up these rocks with this weird hitbox and get in the Rockspire way earlier than you're supposed to in this seed, most likely. Okay, so
Wallet
Joaish
in jail.
Yeah,
not bad.
So that's a maybe. That's a maybe something good.
I do really like Al's pathing here because we know that Godan's going to be required, so that's already hard requires bombs. So it's not a bad idea to check anything that's hard required by bombs, such as Rockspire. So this could very well work in his favor.
Yep, that's a good point.
Rock Spire is one of those checks that are super long to get to if you don't do it super early. Like, after you do a couple dungeons, it's something that a lot of people want to put off.
Yeah, I find it hard to get, like, to pad that in to a seed, like with these settings if you don't do it early.
Right.
Oh, and it is something. This could be huge here. Okay, so it's a piece of cheese.
Yep.
But that could be a piece of cheese that takes Joaish a long time to get to, just depending on his pathing.
We can only hope he doesn't put it off for too long.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that was surprising, as you said earlier, Loud, was we started at Rock Spire, which is a very good super swimming spot, because once you go to any Sphere Zero check that's not like inside an island, you can save and you will spawn pretty much right back on Rock Spire. And as you can see, Al just super swam off of it very easily. So you can speed through a ton of checks if you do that immediately. So seeing it done later is a little surprising, but it's good that he's doing it now.
Yeah, so what do you think about swimming here to just peek and swim off of it?
It's not a bad idea. I mean, it's so quick. If you do it optimally, you can show up really quick. And as you saw, like, he peeked it and he left immediately. Like, it's maybe a 5 to 10 second detour.
And if I guess, well, no, if he saves, you go back to Rock Spire. So never mind. I was gonna say, like, maybe saving to get back to there would be I like that swim much easier than Rock Spire, but Joaish
there's bombs. 5-minute bombs.
So that's gonna open up Rock Spire, and there's Picto. So that's
Alex
also really
picked on
good.
Great fish.
Yeah, really good to get Picto before going to Windfall, because now Alberto does not have to do Lenzo Clip twice, which I don't think Joaish did Lenzo Clip on his first Windfall trip.
Yeah, not yet. I believe it was just a Tingle Jail check and House of Wealth.
Yep.
But yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Al's right back at Rock Spire doing some super swims.
Yep.
So if done correctly, he should be heading to Crescent to get his bombs very shortly as well.
Oh, I guess I didn't notice that Joaish got the bait bag already. So he's already bought his bait and his pair for future checks.
Yep, which actually means Al will definitely have a double dip to Needle Rock, knowing that you're gonna potentially have to check the cave chest with the pair.
Yep. Also,
You're right. No, the overworld chest was dead. That's correct. That's the one that's locked behind the pair, not the cave chest.
Oh, yes. And also, Al doing one of my favorite early game strats, which is the Cliff Plat Bird's Peak combo. It's just 3 pretty easy checks you can get out of the way early with storage.
And very well done by Al. Very clean.
Joaish will be able to clear all of Dragon Roost on his first visit here, except for Hosket 20 Feathers. The way our spoils work is our spoils checks are Green Chew, Skull Necklace, Knight's Crest, and the feathers. And you just need to collect 1 of each of those things to get those checks later on, if spoils does come into play.
Yep. And we also have dungeon secrets enabled for spoils only. So some of the dungeon secrets will have like a skull necklace, or they'll have a what's another spoil? Knight's Crest.
Yes. Pretty much everything but the green shoes.
Yep.
They'll have to go out of their way to get those from most likely Outset or Paw Print.
Yeah, so runners can, if spoils bag does end up coming into play, they can have some really fun routing in dungeons to get the spoils that they need.
Did Al just do? So he clipped? Did he clip through Bird's Peak? Is that what happened?
Yeah, must have been.
Man, couldn't be me.
I was too busy looking at Joaish fail the super swims on Dragon Roost. But there we go, Al got the clip now.
There it is.
The clip can be pretty challenging to do, but we figured out recently that you can just mash A and B, like to basically force a jump slash out, and Link will instantly clip up, so you don't have to time a roll clip like we thought we had to.
Yep, it only took somebody failing it 8 times in a row in a race for us to figure that out. Glad
That
to
may
be a
or may not have
sacrificial.
been on the ZSR restream recently.
Yeah, glad to be a sacrificial lamb for something at least.
So you may have
we're
noticed that
doing-
Al just got a tingle
Yeah.
statue, which we don't at the moment have it on the tracker. We're gonna need to do some development work on that, but tingle statues are on in our race settings, so we'll need to find. You start with 2 tingle statues, and you'll want to pick up 3 so you can check tingle.
Did we just get cheese on headstone too? Oh no, power bracelets.
Oh, yeah, those are the possibly required power
wow.
bracelets.
Okay. And also, I think I just noticed that the mother and child item that Al stored, I think it was Spoils bag.
Oh. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. We were just talking about the spoils bag, and here it is.
The peaks transparent did look spiky to me.
Yep.
And Joaish currently has storage from Dragoner, so I wonder where he's taking this.
Hey, did he use it to get the, or did he just climb normally?
He used
to
the
get power
pair.
bracelets?
He used the pair.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, bring it to Bird's Beak. Not a bad
Yep.
strat.
Looks like he might be going for the roll clip, maybe? Oh, nope, he did the sword slash.
I mean, it looked like he did a little of both there, not gonna lie. I saw
Yeah.
Link turn to the right, but then also immediately jump slash, though.
And then I believe Joaish did get his bait bag and Moblin's letter from Windfall, so Al will probably be snagging those, and we'll get to figure out what the 2 Linzo chests are in Pompey and Vera on this trip.
Yep, that's right. I believe Bait Bag was back of jail, and then the Moblin's leather was bottom of House of Wealth.
Okay.
But yeah, you can see our runners kind of overlapping now. They're just doing checks that the other person has already done. Now, interestingly enough, Al has not gotten his bombs yet. So he's still going to have to make that visit to Crescent. So that is one item that Joaish has a significant lead over at the moment.
I would like to imagine that when he gets done with this Windfall trip, maybe he makes the swim to like the peak at Crescent. That's usually when I go to Crescent, is on that first Windfall trip.
Yeah, it's
Or I
always
guess
something that I
Dragoners.
do pretty early as well. Yeah, because the fun strat is going from either Dragon Roost to Windfall, Peak and Crescent, then going to Northern Ferry. That's always
Yep.
a fun little combo. Yeah, super swims in this game are very, very fun.
Yes. Okay, so we got it from the mail, from the wallet mail. That's where bait bag.
That
came from.
okay, that's a funny chain. Okay.
Yeah. And then has Al? He hasn't got any spoils yet. Ooh, unfortunate clip back there too. But I don't think he's got any spoils he could use here yet, has he? Like a green
Yeah,
shoe
not
or
yet.
a skull necklace?
No, he got spoils back so early that I'm sure
Yeah.
he hasn't been prepping for any of the spoils yet.
Yeah, kind of hard to path for it that early.
So we see Joaish clearing outset now. You got
Bunch of-
these 3 or 4 checks that are very easy to pick up here.
Mhm.
And he does have his bombs, so we do have Great Fairy on outset enabled, which you can clear without Leaf in Wind Waker HD Rando.
So he pulls Iron Boots, which are completely worthless for these settings because Ice Ring is dead and no Wind Temple, so kind of some fool's gold right there.
No. Hate to see it.
Gets the insta clip going with that
Very
hill.
nice clip.
like
Looks like
Al-
Al's going for the safe strat.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't even want to mess with Linzo clip.
So I believe SD Rando does door cancel to clip behind the upper door, and in HD we do an item slide to the roof and navigate behind it so we can item slide forward, and then we'll clip behind the door that way. But it can be a little precise, so I think Al's just taking it the safe route. It really doesn't lose that much time to go the safe way.
He's moving quick, but he's had a couple of like unfortunate clips back towards like the jail, trying to clip up the stairs and just movement and Windfall in general. And both Linzo chests just nothing. So, would the possibly required power bracelets deem Big Pig dead? Like a dead check? Because Al or John's checking it here.
Actually, on further thought, I believe that means it could be Bottle, or it could be picked though.
Okay, okay.
Right, yeah. If it was not required at all, it would definitely just say not possibly required or not required at all.
Dude, I feel
But
like
because
Joaish
it's possible, it's a progressive item. It's probably looking at.
Yeah, dude, I feel like Joaish just had to pump in like 1,000,000 damage to that pig. That pig did not want to aggro him.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate reality of having the hero's sword at this point. This is normally a super late check that people would do, but
Yep.
the seed is definitely pointing towards having Big Pig having something.
Yeah,
Piece of
unfortunately,
heart.
no big pig yeet in HD. It's the one thing that we wish we had.
It's Gold Necklace, Pompey
oh.
Vera.
Well, there we go. Now we can check Dampa. Yep, and he immediately equips it.
Yep. So that's interesting that power bracelet's possibly required. The first one was Big Pig being nothing. So I feel like we're missing a check that I just can't think of off the top of my head.
To my knowledge, I feel like in these settings, like the only thing it's hard locked behind that, well, I guess like Earth Temple, but we don't have Earth Temple in this seed because, you know, that's not one of the required dungeons.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like that's it for like, oh, unfortunate clip there.
This is gonna bring up a good point. So both of our runners only have the boomerang so far. That's our starting item, and you can item slide with any first-person item. But it just so happens that boomerang is probably the most annoying item that you have to item slide with. So you can see that's probably why a lot of our runners are failing these item slides, is because the boomerang is super annoying to use.
And also, Alberto just got his first bow from Dampa Pig Game. He's rereading the hints, maybe...
It's a little spooky. It's a little scary that you see a runner read their hints back this early. But yeah, all the problems I just said with the items, first-person item sliding items, man, that's a mouthful. All gone now because Al just got the bow, and that is a very very easy item to item slide with. My goodness.
See, oh, he got his bomb. So yeah, Joaish is also going for a jump with the boomerang, which it's so much easier with any other item sliding item. But like, I wouldn't even touch this jump to the Forest of Fairies with just the boomerang. It is so, I feel like it's just so tricky. I would probably just like do angle storage with like a telescope or go up top to the rock on the ledge to his left, but he's sticking to it.
Ooh, yeah. Somehow lost all of his speed there. That was bizarre.
See, that's what he's done that like 5 or 6 times now. It's just, yeah. So he's going up here. This is what I would do with boomerang, because the jump with like no first-person item is just tragically hard.
Oh, I think, yep, we're seeing angle storage now.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is a bad time loss right here, because Al hasn't even been to outset yet, and you can only assume Al gets this first try with the bow.
Yep. Oh, Joaish.
Yeah, this is rough right now for Joaish. He's in desperate need of a grapple, a bow, a hook shot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just one of the most annoying items that item slide with.
And it looks like he's given up on the check.
Yeah, you can't really blame him for it either.
Owl clips to the top. Oh, another Tingle statue. Is that all? Does he have all of them? Oh, no, he has 4. He's missing one.
Just needs one more. Now, I do really like this play from Joaish. He's got the bombs. You might as well just clear this real quick. It would be better if he had bow and arrow at this point, so he could clear all 4 checks that we have here, which would be the 3 cave chests and the Wizrobe cave as well. So hopefully he picks up a bow here.
The thing that makes boomerang annoying to slide with is, one, it's not first person, so your precise aiming is that you would get with the first person items is like, you know, it's just way more difficult because you're in third person. Oh, big leaf.
D-leaf!
But also you can just like tap target with the other first person items and keep like good speed. And I don't know, it's just everything about the boomerang sliding with is just way more difficult than the first person. Also, a good point that I saw Chroma bring up was there was no path to Goma.
Yeah, that's
There was
what it took my breath away a little bit. I don't think I've ever seen that immediately, which is very weird.
So is it just like it's just a free for all wild hunt for a grapple? I guess like no really no they're not nudging these runners in the direction of where it could possibly be. Oh, the hurricane
Hurricane
spin!
spin!
Oh
Oh my
my gosh!
gosh!
Oh,
The
dude,
bait.
have they got the bait every time in these ZSR races? I swear.
I think we're definitely up there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And then Al is immediately going to Popper, so he's gonna get his leaf.
So Joaish still without his spoils bag, which we know leads to a bow and arrow at some point.
Yep.
Wonder
So
what
so
he's
far
gonna do
looking,
here.
yeah, looking like a really good play from Al to take that storage and get that off rip.
Al checking a dead chest for fun.
Huh. Wait, he has bombs. He wouldn't need to do any like storage shenanigans or anything. Or what? Huh.
What is he doing?
Oh,
Ah, is that so?
it spawns
Smart
after you
man.
open. I did not know that.
Well, surprise, surprise. Of course, the GOAT of Wind Waker HD knows about that.
Yeah. Al goes with the angle, so he's taken a couple of like safer routes, like with the angle storing here and not doing Linzo clip, but also those are checks that if you do the risky strat, yeah, I could save a few seconds, but then also it could lose you a lot of time too. So I guess he might be factoring in some risk reward here on some of these tricks.
So Joaish going to Forest Haven, which I do like to see this. I mean, it's definitely an obscure check. It's going to take a while to clear, but if he does the... oh, he's going inside. Okay. There is a strat where you can do an odd shot, and you can clear both the small island chest and the top of tree branch in the same time it takes to just check tree branch. But it seems to go in the convoluted way to get there. But it will work. He might actually be going for it.
I remember both our runners peaked angular, and was it spiky, that angular cave? From looking at their trackers, it looked like it might have been. And so they both have one shield now, so that could come into play later on, because that would be the only thing that you need mirror shield for. Oh, and there's a pearl.
And so Joaish is going for this setup.
Oh.
So it's a relatively precise setup. You want to get on the corner of this chest and get a very specific angle by looking towards Cliff Plateau. You just want 1 pixel of the island on the right side. This might not work, actually. And by getting enough speed here, the camera will shoot upwards into the same area that the loading zone would trigger. And so when you void out, or rather when you hit the water, you'll void out as if you came from that loading zone, and you'll spawn at the top.
Do you think that the way? Oh no. Well, let's
and
say he.
fails,
Yeah, let's say he does get the void there. Do you think that would have been a faster way to check both of them rather than just doing the leaf strat and flying up to the top, like a lot of runners do?
It's pretty close, I would think. I mean, you have to save warp either way. Like, if your tree branch is your last... Well, not necessarily.
So usually
personally,
I
I
jump
would save
down.
warp both.
Okay.
Yeah, you would clear tree branch, and you would hop down and do the item slide from there.
Yes,
It's probably
yes.
pretty close in timing.
Oh, we got a hook shot find from Southern Ferry, I believe. And Owl has used Hurricane Spin twice now. He used it to get in and used it to get out.
Very optimal movement from Alberto.
He's playing chess. And the rest of us are just playing checkers.
Yeah, so we definitely see our runners have different items that each other needs. So this is always fun when our runners diverge pretty early on, because we'll see probably in an hour or so that they'll be right next to each other, neck and neck.
And we are seeing Joaish go into DRC without the grappling hook.
Oh. And without the bow, which is scary.
It's a little bit of a gamble because if grapple is not in here, Joaish will have to double dip this and come back. And I can only imagine that Al is not even going to think about going near DRC unless he has the grapple or he's cleared everything he can possibly clear.
Yep. Yeah, this could be very scary for Joaish. You start with 1 key, and so the first 4 checks, one of those 4 checks has to have a small key. And it's not this one, and if it's not the next 2, Joaish cannot progress further, and he has to leave the dungeon because the 4th check is hard locked by grapple.
Yep. So it's a little bit of a gamble here, I would say.
It's very spooky, but this could work out very well. He could just get grapple right here, or even Hero's Bow, and then he can go backwards.
So Al, he just completed 2i, and so he will get an item and another hint. See if the hint is relevant or not. Headstone, power bracelets.
Oh, so 2i is just completely dead, both item and hint.
Yep.
That's kind of annoying. I didn't think it would ever duplicate the same hints you give in King or Alliance, but I guess you do.
I feel like I've seen it before.
Okay, Joaish run is saved for the time being. He does get small key.
Yeah, so he'll at least be able to do everything except for the boss and the big key chest.
Maybe. I believe this next chest, the next 2, do they have to be small keys?
That's a good point. So I think, yeah, he would probably need to find at least 1 more key to make that guaranteed, I guess, to get through the rest of the dungeon.
Well, I think a lot of it's open to him right now, so shouldn't be too worried.
See, Al bought his bait bag stuff, I believe, and so it looks like he's going to check Big Pig here, which turned out to be a heart container.
Yep.
Or a piece of heart, something like that.
Which is really throwing a wrench at everything. I'm really confused by that possibly required. I still gotta think about that.
It's like
there must be something I'm missing.
Yeah, it's like, I honestly probably would have viewed it as like bombs. You can find bombs. And so you can just you don't need power bracelets, but then it could maybe it could also mean that the big pig could be a thing that's like Picto or Bottle. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, that's true. It could just, it could be referring to, if you don't have bombs, then you will need power bracelets in this situation. That could be it as well.
And he gets another small key, so he can, yeah, he should be good.
It would be interesting if we had locked DRC in these settings, because then you could see, like, Bottle being required. But at the moment, you can kind of just item slide across the gap, so that wouldn't even be relevant. So we'd have to come up with something and try and block DRC from being open so early.
So right here on this check Alberto's about to do, he has a chance to make up massive, like not make up, but take a lot of time on Joaish. And look how easy that was with the bow. It wasn't even a problem.
It was so smooth, so quick. And that's the power of item sliding. It's a crazy skill ceiling.
And also just super unlucky for Joaish to still be at this point and not have any first person item sliding items. Alberto has all of them but the grapple.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The gamble paid off!
I was losing hope, but that's actually an amazing gamble from Joaish.
Huge. Huge, because I guarantee, like, I feel like Al doesn't go to Dragoners until he's, like, full clear, like, cleared everything he can do.
Wow. Yeah, that's typically Alberto's playstyle, is to make sure he can full clear a dungeon before he goes into it. And for this seed, that's not going to work very well. So no double dip DRC for Joaish.
Wow, the gamble pays off. This is kind of what he needs right now, because Al is just checking things at an alarming rate in the overworld. He's got more items than Joaish, but it's gonna be a while before, you know, Al probably gets into DRC. And yeah, who knows what else he finds in there.
Yeah, so DRC leads to FF. So we could see Skullhammer popping up somewhere.
Yeah.
Small, what was it? Tree branch check was dead, right? At Forest Haven. Kind of a random pull, but that was dead, right? Or was that
I
even
believe-
checked?
I don't know if Joaish ever went and checked it. Well, I can't see what his overworld tracker. I remember he failed the,
He did, yeah.
He did, okay. It was spiky. Well, no, I know the island was. We're talking about the tree branch.
Oh, Joaish almost getting a swag strat.
Okay, so tree branch was unchecked.
There's a fun way where you can like item slide up those staircase, and trigger the bokoblins right when you enter, and then by the time the like cutscene of Link checking behind him to see that the door is closed, the bokoblins are right there in front of you, and you can kill the bokoblins.
Yeah, it seems like a tricky strat. I've tried to do that strat, and I can't pull it off.
Yeah, you have to have a like very specific angle with it. I just kind of guess. I don't really know why it works, but I just have a magic touch.
Let's see, Al is getting Cyclos here, and then Joaish is just about done with Dragoners, and he will get one of his required... the 3 bosses that we will be fighting in these dungeons will all have a Triforce Shard. Oh, under bridge is something. This could be the hammer then coming up.
Oh,
and there's
fire and ice
fire
behind
and ice.
Cyclos.
Wow,
That's sick.
these are...
That is sick.
Yeah.
Joaish is locked out of a bow for a very long time.
Oh, man. Because where did Al get his first bow from?
It was
Oh, it was Skull Necklace.
behind
It
skull
was
necklaces, yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. This seed's kind of
Yeah.
evil.
And do you remember where Spoils bag was? I cannot
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Was
he
that stored?
stored it. He stored it at Mother and Child, I believe.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Joaish is prolonging a Sphere 0 check. And
So with him
at the
having
moment it's costing
bottle,
him.
yeah, with him having bottle, oh no, I don't know. He might be waiting to get a bow to try to do like the clip out to do Cyclos in one go there, but I don't know. It's kind of like
Now
what I
collecting
like
his
to
power
do.
bracelets.
Yeah. It's kind of nice that, like, you know, kill 2 birds or even 3 birds in one stone, be able to get a fairy at Mother and Child. Like, get Mother and Child, clip out, do Cyclos, and you have the fairy all in one trip. But it's kind of necessary to go there early on this seed.
I mean, even if you don't want to do the swim, you might as well just check it real quick. Especially if you're at an island that you can't super swim off of. That's one of my favorite parts of having Mother and Child in our logic, is that if I'm on like Crescent or something and there was something there and I'm in my boat, I'm just going to warp to Mother and Child real quick, check it real quick, and then go somewhere else.
Yep.
I feel like that's one of the big things that sets HD Rendo from SD Rendo, is that you can super swim from any island that slightly leads into the water. And that means a lot of islands. And it's easy too.
Yep.
You're not camera locked the entire time.
We got Al just chaining swims, just dominating the overworld, going from Rockspire to Shark. Or not Rockspire, Shark. Shark to Boating Course, my bad.
And on the right, you just saw Joaish collect this fairy, and he got the Knight's Crest from a dungeon secret. So he will be able to check Outset once he collects his spoils bag, which might be some time. So I would say that's probably the big thing separating the 2 runners right now, is that spoils bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far Al is kind of dominating the item hunt as of right now, but then also Joaish has an entire dungeon done before Al's even stepped into one, so kind of an interesting start here.
So yeah, if Spoils Bag is locked behind Mother and Child, and Joaish gets his bow early, and he's only 1 pearl away from Tower of the Gods, so we could see, as you've seen Al clear a lot of overworld checks that were dead already, we could see Joaish potentially skip a lot if he stays focused on entering dungeons when he can.
Do you know what Al's doing in here?
Uh,
Is he getting his Knight's Crest? Yeah, we have Knight's Crest in the submarines. Okay, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, so every single submarine we have Knight's Crest in. So yeah, we can see Al is very focused on making sure he can full clear a dungeon before he goes in. Even going as far as to take a little bit of time loss to go get a Knight's Crest this way.
Yep. But also, I'm sure he's also aware that spoils will not give him a grapple because the spoils logically are locked behind the grappling hook. But he's probably, I think Al is a true believer in like, you know what, I'm probably gonna full clear this thing anyway, so let me just do everything I can possibly do.
I don't hate the mentality. I'm kind of the same way, and it doesn't hurt most of the time. So yeah, Joaish finishing his first dungeon. If it wasn't already clear, we have 3 required dungeons. As Loud said, they all have a Triforce piece at the end. And then a lot of overworld checks. So some dungeons, some combat caves, some puzzle secret caves, but not all.
Al going for a pretty cool leaf jump there to skip the first half of Bomb Island.
Very nice.
Oh my god, is he going for this?
He's
going for it.
Oh my god, first try.
That's so
and it's Din's
good.
Pearl, oh my god.
Oh, that's so good. That is such a hard trick, and that saves so much time not having to do like kill the mags and throw them on the switches. Oh, that's insane.
I was not expecting to see that in this match, but
no, that was crazy.
Again, that's the Wind Waker HD GOAT. We can't be surprised.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so one interesting thing to point out about that trick is that you have to do both of those parts. First, the item slide past the fire, and then do that little odd shot into the chest. You can't just do the first part, because then actually those mag tails won't spawn in. And then you can't hit the switches.
Oh, I did not know that.
I learned the hard way.
Oh no.
Because that first part's not so bad. The second part is very tough. So yeah, I guess Al making good use of his the iron boots that we thought were dead, but it actually just saved him a lot of time.
That might be the only time you see the iron boots pulled out this entire race. And yes, I was right. Yeah, angular inner cave was spiky, so that the mirror shield could come into play later.
Yeah, it's never a fun check to see spiky.
Yep.
Especially with Earth Temple dead, so we know that we're going to have to get multiple shields, and they could very well have some progressive item that they need.
It's like Joaish is going to do his 2-eye check.
Hard container!
Oh, what fairy island was that?
I believe this was Northern? I could be wrong about that. Yeah, it looks like Northern to me. Which is kind of surprising. We saw that's a check that normally gets done pretty early. So seeing that done 37 minutes in is kind of bizarre.
This could get real interesting if Joaish can find a Master Sword soon, because then that means, or I guess he needs hammer too, but let me see where Al is on his overworld. Like, is he about to go in the Dragon Roost?
He very well could be. He has all of Needle... We're talking about Al, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has all of Needle Rock open. Some Outset, some Windfall, but yeah, a lot of DRI.
Because this gets really interesting if Joaish gets into FF before Al is, like, done clearing Overworld to go into Dragon Roost. It gets real interesting at that point.
And Joaish getting his dead checks, unfortunately. We could see a mother and child visit here, and I really hope he does.
Southern.
Not quite, not quite.
Yeah, because I mean, you almost got to assume that he's just not going to get a single bow until he goes to mother and child. Like, you just have to assume that the bow is somewhere else, like Tower. The last one might be Tower of the Gods or something.
Yeah, it's got to be in a high sphere. I mean, it could not be, but it's more likely than not. It's going to be pretty far away.
Yep. yeah,
So we're probably going to see Al do some, more of those. There's only a couple more checks on Overworld for him. So we could see him just finish those up before he goes into DRI.
Oh, wait, did Joaish mark it off?
No, yeah, it seems Al's not going for it either, so...
Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't spiking then. There's no way they would have not got it on this run to the first trip. Oh, Al might be going in. I know he's at least going to check Hoskett, but I'd assume if he's in there, he's just going to go.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And he has the items to full clear it all except Big Key and the boss.
Yep.
Hoskett dead.
Hoskett.
Oh, we see Al leave. He does not want to go into DRC.
I'm telling you, dude. I really think he's going to clear just everything he can in the overworld because he doesn't want to risk the double dip. And that's why the Joaish gamble was just so insane. Because like I probably would be doing what Al's doing here.
I would be sweating bullets, honestly. I hate going into a dungeon if I can't full clear it.
Yeah. We're getting the grandma save. And Al is gonna switch the day-night cycle to check Hoskett's girlfriend mail.
So this could also be something. Fingers crossed.
Nope.
It's certainly something. That's 4 pieces of hearts for Al, so now he has 5 heart containers.
Any 5 heart enjoyers in the chat? We started with 3 and Al.
Yes, 5 heart enjoyers.
Going to Forest Haven, so we will most likely see what is on the tree branch this time around. Let's see what Grandma Mail is. Oh, it's money. Grandma's allowance comes through once again.
Thank you, Grandma.
Yep, so Al doing the fly up strat, which is my preferred way of doing these. Ooh, kind of scary.
That was very scary.
I don't know if this worked. Oh, does it work? It does. He's got it. He's got it.
He's got a leaf pump, but he should make it.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Yeah, I think he's already high enough to where, like, even if he doesn't make it, he'll still get the respawn up there.
Yeah. Nice, very well done.
Oh, this will open up Tower of the Gods.
Is that cheese? Yeah, I did forget what was tree branch, but it looks like cheese.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if Joaish got this one or not. I know he tried to do the odd shot, but he didn't do it successfully.
Yeah, I would guess not, given that he has the same shards as Al now.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that there was a pearl on the island chest.
Yep. Yeah, that was Nehru's. Yeah, I would not be surprised if Al goes Tower of the Gods before DRC. 100%. If we've seen anything from how he played so far, that's what we'll see.
So now I guess my question is, what was it? Was Dragon Roost was path to FF. What was the path item that they got, or that Joaish got in there?
We did get
Was
grapple.
it grapple?
Grapple, clutchless locks, tree branch, which was cheese, which is good.
Oh, that might mean that Hammer's in Tower of the Gods. Because if the grapple leads to FF, you had to do grapple. You need grapple to get a pearl, right?
Right. And yeah, I believe you cannot, at least based on the logic, you need to be able to enter Forest Haven, like get that high up with grapple before you can check Small Island. So yeah, I think we could see a hammer. If I'm thinking about that correctly, that makes sense.
So, and also, yeah, so hammer is most likely here is my guess. And this also means that Al probably doing Dragoners last, most likely, if he gets Hammer here.
And Chroma making a good point. We also have spoils technically locked behind grapple as well, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is kind of one of those seeds where it's like pathing, like the path hints and everything is like kind of confusing once you get things kicked off. There's just a lot of things that lead to a lot of things.
Especially with duplicate ones that we got today.
Yes.
A little weird.
He gets note to Mom.
But Al did finally pick up the first sword of the seed 44 minutes in.
Wow.
And Joaish still does not have his bow.
Great. You have to assume he's going there soon.
Now, I believe what Al is going to check right now almost has to be small key. Did he check bombable wall?
He has not checked it yet. He checked the left side first.
Oh, okay. So bombable wall could be like nothing, and then this would 100% have to be small key. Which would be a waste of time, because we only need one small key. And that's going to be for the third statue later on. So this could be...
Oh, Joaish, is that... Oh, okay, he swam off of it. I thought Joaish was going to go into FF.
Oh, and look at that.
Oh, yeah.
The small key. Yep. Not fun. And as I was mentioning earlier, because with glitchless logic, which is what the rando is based off of, you would need a small key to clear left side fully.
Yeah, and you logically you have to have one on the bottom floor. So if he would have checked bombable first and saw that it wasn't a key, which he knows there still could be a small key there, but if it's not a key, then he would have known immediately that that check he just did was dead and would have been able to skip it.
Right. Now this could also be small key what he's about to get,
Yeah.
so then it wouldn't have mattered anyways.
Yep.
Oh
And
my
it
god.
is.
Well, it could be big key.
Oh yeah,
Could be
yeah, I
big
guess.
key. Okay.
Oh, it is.
All right.
Okay. Well, he'll skip a blue chest later on, unless he gets unlucky and it's like stone tablet or something.
Yeah, that's just unavoidable.
And Joaish having to double dip Forest Haven for that the tree branch now, which I think that was cheese, right?
Yep. Cheese at the top.
Man, so the hammer placement's gonna be kind of huge, because I think Al takes a significant advantage if hammer ends up being in here.
Actually, hard to say, right? Because for Al to get to this point, he had to clear a lot of the overworld.
Yeah, it's true. Which I guess he didn't get too much out of the overworld. She's winning what, the sword battle.
Definitely the bow battle.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Picto battle, I suppose.
Yeah. I think the only thing that Joaish has that he doesn't is grapple.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks correct. And we know Al's not going to get that for a very long time. But fortunately for Al, it really does just lock Goma.
Yeah. And yeah, if Hammer it does turn out to be in here, Dragoners will definitely be the last dungeon that he does. If not the last thing he does in the sea before going to Hyrule.
Right? Alright, so Joaish going to Bomb Island. I do like this because we know something is here.
Yes. So this will open up Tower of the Gods, right? Was it a pearl?
Yep, yeah, it was Din's Pearl.
So it opens it up for him, but no bow.
And he doesn't double gamble, right?
Dude,
he doesn't go into it with no bow.
Oh my, he'd be going in to check four things without a bow? Oh, no, 3, because he can't shoot the eye. So 3 things? No, 4. 4, it'd be 4. 5 if you have the bow on first floor, so yeah.
Right. I hope he does not do that. So Joaish does have the same items to go for the odd shot strat, but I don't think we'll be seeing it.
Oh, he pulled out the boots. He's doing it.
Oh, wait just a minute.
No way.
Oh my god.
He's doing it.
And they both get a first try!
Oh my gosh.
These guys are insane.
They're cracked. That's one of the hardest tricks I think you can do in these settings. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's hard to beat that one. That's a very punishing one to fail as well.
Crazy. Wow.
Extremely well played.
I didn't think I'd see it once, and they both do it.
So that strat is very popular in 100% because you have to clear Bomb Island for 100%. I believe a piece of heart is locked behind there. And so both of these runners are very, they both played 100% at a time. So it's kind of not surprising to see them use some of the strats they learned from there into their rando.
He's gambling. He's gambling again.
Oh my god.
And Al did get another sword. But I guess Joaish getting it. No, he would still not have hammer. So, man.
Yeah, so this gamble would not work out very well for him.
Joaish has pretty much solidified that he's going to have to double Tower of the Gods. Well, unless there's a bow farther up the tower, but he still can't. He can't do everything though. He's still like he couldn't get. Yeah, there's a lot he's not gonna be able to do.
It just gets super awkward.
Yes.
Like there's some checks you can do. You can move some of the statues, but then you're passing checks that are hard blocked by bow. This might get his hopes up.
I couldn't tell if Al got the hop sword or not, or if he's gonna go for it. I didn't see it.
I don't think so. Yeah, I thought for a second he was going for it as well. It's a very hard strat you can do in this scale room.
The Keys are just trying to bully him, but he's just paying no mind.
They are the absolute worst in this room, especially.
Yeah, it's really fun when you slide across and grab the ledge, and they just instantly knock you back into the water. Feels really
Yep. Actually, nothing you can do about that, by the way. Yeah, so Joaish gonna also clear this not fly across the light 2 torches chest. Not saying what it's called. Chest across floating boxes chest.
Yeah. How much farther? Obviously, he doesn't get a bow here, or the behind bombable wall. How much farther do you think he goes in this dungeon? He calls it and goes somewhere else.
I hope after this one and bombable wall that he dips. There's really no point in going deeper than really this, especially with like I'm sure he has a lot of overworld checks that he's got to do still. He's still a mother and child. I don't even know if he realizes he still has that. Oh, yeah. The stick lands in the water.
Oh no. Also, another big advantage for Al here, having the fire and eye coming into this room. Just being able to shoot him with the fire arrows and call it good on this room. Joaish showing off the boomerang on the touch screen.
Nice.
Okay, he's out.
Yeah, these sticks can have just a weird tendency to bounce. You just got unlucky the first try.
So far, nothing too crazy that Al's found in this dungeon. Since I mean, he's got 2 swords, but since pulling the second sword, I don't think he's gotten really anything else.
Al is on fast track to just finish this dungeon.
Now I'm just wondering where the hammer is.
Probably spoils. I think I like Chroma's logic that's probably going to be behind spoils at some point.
So with him, he just has green shoe left for spoils, or is there something else he hasn't done? Oh, he hasn't done Orca yet, right? Or no, he
Right.
did, didn't he?
Did he? I don't remember seeing Orca. I could be wrong.
He's been to Outset. I would imagine he did, but I can't remember.
Yeah, he must have. With clearing the submarine to get his Knight's Crest, he must have.
Yeah. So, and he's done Dampa, because that was a bow. He's done Hosket, so it would have to be Green Chew, I guess, would be the last thing. And Joaish is leaving Tower of the Gods, so he will have to double dip it.
Joaish,
Guys,
what are
he's
we
going
doing?
to FF! He's going to FF!
He hovered it.
Dude, he's got the dungeon open too. He's going in.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, if Hammer's in here, I don't know how or why it would be. That would be insane.
Yeah, I cannot see a way it would be, but it could. Because why not?
So he's also... Joaish has now went into all 3 dungeons without having the main item to do the dungeons. That's unheard of.
Yeah, I've never seen someone do that before. You might get one cycle Phantom Gain in here. Nice.
Oh, he got it. Nice.
I believe that can only be done on HD with the jump, side hop jump slashes, or on SD maybe if you have Grandma Soup. I believe you can do it that way as well, but otherwise it's a fairly precise trick.
Yeah, Al is making easy work of Goat on here. This is not even a fair fight.
Oh, okay, command melee on FF. That's interesting.
I mean, logically required, but not needed for these runners.
Right.
So that would mean you would have to go here before. So logically, I guess if Hammer's not here, it would want you to double dip FF. Right? Yeah. Or, yeah, if Hammer's not here, I guess.
A very, very good go down fight from Al.
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh, I'm getting trolled by the rats. Bigger wallet.
Bag. Man. I'm just... The hammer placement is just... It's baffling me right now.
Yeah, I'm lost. I got no idea.
Bottle. No.
Nice. Dribby.
So, yeah, the good thing about, you know, this dungeon is, like, you can do everything but the boss fight without the hammer. So, this is another dungeon Joaish is going to have to double dip.
Will we see a mother and child visit now?
Oh,
There
he's
it is.
doing it. He 56 minutes in, 57
He
minutes.
is
He's
not
getting
gonna
his
like
first
what he
bow.
sees.
Oh, he's
He's
going to be
not
disgusting.
gonna like it.
He's going to be disgusting.
Well, not even, honestly. He has to go through all of his spoils first before he gets the bow.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, my God. I forgot.
He's not gonna like that. He's been a DRI, he's been to Outset, and to Woodfall, with all the spoils that he would need.
Oh, so I
And
guess
now
Al
he's
has...
forced double dip everywhere.
Al is now doing the rest of the spoil, so we might see a hammer here soon
Wow.
if it is Orca or Green Chew.
Very weird decision from Al to clear it now rather than earlier. He spent all the time to go and clear the sub to get the Knight's Crest, but he just cleared Tower of the Gods where you can get free Knight's Crests.
I'm gonna guess that maybe he had the intentions, but the check was also probably red. Yeah, it was definitely red, like not in logic, not having the grapple. So maybe he just overlooked it during his Outset trip. I'm definitely guilty of doing that before.
Yeah, I've also done this.
Oh, and Joaish is gonna get a bow. He's gonna
There
get
you
his
go.
first bow at Dampa Pig.
Ooh, I like that strat from Joaish. Throwing the pig early and doing a jump slash as you go down to
Yeah, that was
get
nice.
instant aggro.
I did not see what Orca had. I don't know if it was anything good.
It had a treasure chart.
So it was
Very
definitely
fun.
not anything good. There's the bow. Man. That's rough. For Bo to be locked behind a sphere 0 check is kind of like spoils.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this moving from Mal?
Nice. So yeah, fun fact, Big Pig is the only enemy in the game that does 3 hearts of damage, or better known as like the enemy that does the most damage in the game.
Hits harder than Ganondorf, hits harder than Mulgara. The true final boss of Wind Waker HD is Big Pig.
Who would have thought? Now, did he cook? He did
Delivery
cook!
bag? Dude, that could lead to the hammer as well. This hammer hunt is kind of crazy right now.
What is he doing with a delivery bag?
Oh, also, we've had nobody go to Diamond Step yet, right? Looks like Alberto might be the first one going to Diamond Step.
Yeah, no Diamond Step visit yet. It's one of those islands that are super awkward to get to because you have to have your boat there. Unless Ghost Ship happens to be in that quadrant and you have the Ghost Ship chart. But it's a very slow island to check because you have to sail here.
Yep. Yeah, and since we know that Hammer is not in DRC, I know like that has to be what the last thing I was gonna do. Like I can't see a world where he goes in there without grapple until he absolutely has to.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so all the dungeons that are not marked will not have any progression items. So no skull hammer there, and then no shards, bows, or whatever. So it's only in some of the overworld checks and then the required dungeons.
Al gets to do
Joaish straight to Tower of the Gods. Hard to blame him.
Yep. Al gets to do the fun quick strat, just clipping right through this boat here, and he'll get the hookshot his way up to the chest. Pretty much skipping the entire, puzzle of this island, which is like one of 4 ways you can skip this island. This island's so broken.
Yeah, he did it very fast too. First try.
Do something here. Mirror shield. All right, that opens up.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, is this the longest chain to hammer of all time? Is it? Maybe?
Oh, ain't no way, right?
Dude, that would be the craziest chain ever.
And before Angular Cave
started.
has a bottle.
Oh
And it's
my
just
God.
all for nothing.
Or the 5th Tinkle statue.
Because we see 3 bottles from Joaish, and ironically, no bottles from Al yet. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't even remember where any of the bottles were. But
Joaish going for bottle percent.
yeah, but also Grandma just has an allowance for you. Nothing too special. It's like Al will be getting his delivery bag.
Al wants him to cook.
Where were the bombs? It was early on, right?
Yeah, bombs were on Crescent.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
I think Joaish got him in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, so if I had to guess, I would say Al's probably half a dungeon ahead.
Yeah,
Maybe it depends on what checks Joaish does right after this.
and also looking at Al's overworld tracker, he's got a couple things to do here at Windfall, and then the only thing he has in Logic is obviously, Dragon Roost, but for overworld, he knows there's a spiky at Angular, so I can almost imagine him probably going there soon.
I don't know if you saw that, but I think Al just accidentally triggered Mila.
He did, and he got a cutscene for her running off.
I hope he knows that's not in Logic.
He's ran a lot of these asyncs. I really hope he's just trolling.
But I never looked at his VODs that closely. I mean, what if he was clearing this the entire time?
And if he was
way,
and
right?
still winning, good on him.
Yeah, so Transparent Chest does have something. We're finally going to see if it actually has something that Al needs.
Okay.
We saw that, like, what I want to say, a half hour ago, maybe?
Yeah, a while back.
Definitely not a fun seed. I do not envy these guys.
Yeah, I mean, One, Tower of the Gods. Ew. Two,
that alone.
yeah, two, some of these item placements are just insane. Not having a path to Dragon Roost and having the grapple just being in there is probably the most cruel thing the seed has to offer that I know of. Still haven't found Hammer yet.
Did you skip his deluxe pick though? No, I believe this was his first pick though that he picked up. If it was here, then this was his first one.
Yeah, because Al got his Picto in the overworld earlier on.
Yeah, I believe it was Great Fish. Man,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Joaish has not cleared Great Fish yet.
Cabana, dude. This is
Ew.
this just stinks of full clear.
And if we're on the way to full clear, that is 100% going to favor Al, who has been just going check after check after check.
Yep. Yeah, Al is gonna get his money's worth of windfall here, and then I gotta assume he's going to Angular, or I guess maybe Cabana now. That's what. No, he doesn't have Hammer. He could do it hammerless, but I doubt it. I doubt he does.
Yeah, no way, right?
Knowing that there's a spiky at Angular, I feel like that's where I would go. Oh, there's a bottle.
His first bottle, hour and 5 in. So I think, I don't think Joaish has cleared that yet, or did he? I can't remember.
He does have Moblin's Litter. Not sure if he cleared it though. I can't remember.
He might be able to get his bottle percent going. Like Joaish might unironically actually get all 4.
Yeah, he might.
I was kind of just joking about it, but
oh my God! There's the hammer.
wow.
He was locked behind Deluxe Picto. What?
Wow.
What was that chain?
I guess that makes sense, right? Because it was just locked behind spoils, right? Because the bow eventually led to Picto Box, like the deluxe Picto.
Yeah.
It could be referring to that.
Man.
Wow, yes. Not a good chain.
And light arrows! Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. What was that locked behind?
Note to mom. So delivery bag was actually stacked.
Wow.
So other than the fact that Al doesn't know that Grapple's in Dragon, Al has full reins to do literally whatever he wants.
Yeah, he only has a couple more overworld checks to go. He's got Angular Cave, I believe Thorned Island, and Western Fairy Island. So not surprising if we go see those happen real quick. I mean, even Cabana will probably see that happening as well. Actually, no, right? No, we can't do Cabana. It's locked behind Grapple.
I'd almost be willing to bet that this is... I mean, there's only a couple things that can be at this point. Like, could be the last Tingle statue, could be the last sword, could be Triforce Shard.
I mean, right, because DRC, was it that packed? I mean...
Oh,
maybe
there's a sword. A sword behind Ghost Ship, so this could be Ghost Ship chart as well.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, he just needs that and some shards.
Ah, there it is. There's the Ghost Ship. So Al can now get his last sword, so he's really, from Go mode, what? 3 shards away?
Yeah, because he'll have the Goma boss cheese and Helmrock boss cheese, put him at 6. He's got 2 more wild cheese then to go find.
Okay.
Which I believe one was in Dragon Roost. But that happened so long ago, I cannot remember now.
With Joaish having tied with him, and he did Goma, maybe? Oh, yeah, big key chest, yep.
So I believe just one missing cheese that could really be anywhere.
Which I guess, Al only has, you said 2 things left in the overworld?
Yep. Yeah, Thorned Thorn and Western.
Oh, what
At
about
least that are immediately
Cabana?
accessible for him. Yeah, Cabana once he gets grapple.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have grapple. Oh, that would be evil if it was there.
That would be gross.
That's the path to full clear right there, is if it's in Cabana.
Yeah, no item sliding power can bring us past a grapple spot inside Cabana. Not yet.
I'm trying to remember what all Josh pulled out of this dungeon. It's like I was gonna go for storage. What, off rip maybe? Just go to Helmrock off rip?
I don't hate it. Because once you're done with Helmrock, you'll spawn right at the bottom of the stairs, and you can pretty much quickly check everything after that.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
I believe that chest was nothing, though.
Oh, it was a wallet, wasn't it? Was it a big wallet? I can't remember.
It was some duplicate progression item. It could have been a bottle.
Yeah, it just runs all the way up to the dungeon with the weird hitbox and just gets to go right to the Helmrock.
That's right, it was Command Melody. Right.
Hammer was locked behind Note to Mom, which was locked behind needing Spoils Bag to get Delivery Bag from Green Chew. Man,
Awful.
that is
awful.
a chain. That is a chain.
So you'll see that Al cannot get storage here to skip this cutscene and hop to the basement. You'll see that SD rando does that a lot, but the way Helmrock works in this fight is different than SD. If we try to do that same strat on HD, Helmrock will actually be stuck outside, and we will not be able to kill him.
And we do have perfect RNG with this fight too. So as long as Al positions himself correctly here, where he doesn't allow Helmrock to stomp around or walk up, he'll be able to just 2-cycle to get the. Oh, yeah, he walks up there, so he's only gonna get 1 hit instead of 2. He's a little too far back.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Even just messing up once means it's an immediate 3-cycle at best, as opposed to 2. And very good fight out of Joaish as well.
So
Even with how bad the seed was, I mean, we're only at an hour 11. Our runners are really going fast.
Yeah, they're crushing it. It's weird to think about it because they both have finished. Well, I was about to finish the second dungeon, but they're both done with 2 dungeons at this point. But it just feels like Al has this item advantage that Joaish hasn't been able to overcome yet.
Yeah, and it all really stemmed to checking Spoils Bag that late.
Yeah.
From Joaish. Lots of islands he could have done. He could have done multiple checks very quickly if he had bow.
The Joaish, does he still need to do?
He's got to finish clearing left side.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, and I guess Al technically not done with FF yet. He's got to have to do these checks without taking literally a minute.
Yeah, these will be fast. We do know this is spiky, what Joaish is about to check.
Yes.
But I think it was... What was it? Not bottle.
Was this the big wallet?
No, I believe it was actually... I'm not even going to guess, honestly. I really don't know.
It was big wallet.
Was it really? Oh, wait, no. For Joaish, it was no to Mom.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at Al. I was looking at Al.
Nah, you're chilling. Okay, so that's a good pickup for Joaish as well. He will get his second bow from Note to Mom if he does that.
Yep.
very unfortunate that his other bow is going to be locked behind Cyclos, which is really just a slow check.
Yeah.
So he might be delaying that for a while.
Yeah, it's like one of like 4 evil item placements this seed. Like, just having a bow locked behind a bow check is kind of evil. Grapple being in Dragon Root, not hinted, is pretty evil. Maybe Al grabbing a quick fairy here?
Yep, that would be my guess. Yeah, probably the best way to do it. Although I wouldn't be mad if he cleared one of his last remaining fairy fountains and grabbed a fairy from there, as opposed to just going to Mother and Child. Because it'd probably take about the same time. You might as well just get a clear out of the way while you're doing it.
Yeah, he does have what, Western and Thorn left.
Yep, he's avoiding those like the plague at the moment.
At this point, he's got to just be one, like I'd be convinced this one's like, okay, Grapple's just got to be in the dungeon. Like, like this is getting ridiculous at this point.
I mean, all things considered, you do have at least 3 checks immediately open in DRC, so it's never a terrible gamble. But it is very slow to double dip if you do have to.
Yep.
So no Lenzo clip from either runners.
Surprising to see, honestly. Both of them pulling off that crazy bomb storage, or bomb island strat, but then skip it out on Lenzo clip.
That is pretty crazy.
I saw Joaish go for it. Did he fail it?
I must have been.
Yeah, he got on the roof. He must have just not got the clip. Alright, so Alberto's about to get Grandma's allowance.
Now, I wonder if he's gonna rip it straight to the dungeon, or if he's gonna try to clear those pesky fairy fountains.
At this point, I feel like he probably just commits to clearing the overworld. Because then at that point, you can go mode Dragon Root, maybe.
Right. Well,
no, he had to get cheese from his mail, right?
oh, where was it? Oh, is cheese locked behind this mail?
I'm not sure. I don't think because he's still missing one, I think.
Right, there's still one unknown cheese, right? I'm trying to remember. So this could be behind Cabana, which would mean no matter what Al does right now, he will still have to full clear. This is only a best of 1 match.
Yeah, but double elimination, so this is not the last time we will see either of these runners.
Yeah, so we are currently winners bracket round 2. And once we get to semifinals and finals, we will have best of 3s. And as Loud said, this will be double elimination. So both of these runners will 100% be seen on here again. The winner of this match will actually be playing me at some point, so that will be exciting.
Oh yeah. Joy pendant.
Joy.
So that was thorned. So if Western doesn't have cheese, does that almost guarantee that either Tingle or Cabana has the last cheese?
That sounds right.
Because we know, because how many cheeses does he have, right? He has 5. We know he's getting 2 out of Dragon Roost. Yeah, so that would mean that if Western doesn't have it, it's locked behind the last Tingle statue, which could be in Cabana, or it's just in Cabana.
Oh my god, that would be nasty.
So actually, like, Al's go mode if this is cheese, I think. Well, if once he gets grappled.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yep. That makes, yeah. We finally made sense of it.
Yeah, good point. Chroma says he also needs to remember that cheese was upstairs.
That is hard to do. Remembering
yes.
some of your hints is very challenging, especially this late. You think you've probably covered all your hints. Easy to forget. Now, has he done Ghost Ship?
Not done Ghost Ship, but that does have his last sword. Oh my gosh, I think
my
that
God.
confirms that the cheese is in Cabana or Tingle. What's the... He's got, what, one thing he hasn't done at Windfall? What is that check? Is that... Oh, Maggie's letter. So it'd be Cafe Postman. So that's also a possibility. But
Yeah,
pretty
so
much
Al has 4 accessible right now.
yeah, he's gonna have to go full clear Dragon Roost, and then he's gonna have to go to Cabana. That's his choice at this point. I think that's all he can do. After Ghost Ship, he's gonna get his last sword right here, but
He is the full clear merchant.
if he's gonna do it again.
Oh yeah, he was opening his ghost ship, seeing where it was. I was wondering why he was standing still.
So
But yeah, so he really full cleared everything. He only has Dragon Roost checks currently available.
and then I know for Joaish, he's got a cheese he needs to get at Rockspire. He needs to get his Cabana D, which oh nice, he got Fire and Ice. I don't even remember where Cabana is at this point, but he needs to get it. And if he goes and checks out before Owl, things could start to get interesting at that.
Yeah, because Joaish does have the full Dragon Roost Cavern Dungeon advantage.
Yep.
And he just has to fight Halmarok.
Yeah. So honestly, this is getting kind of interesting. So yeah, Owl got his last sword, so he's just gonna go to Dragon Roost, and he's gonna have to full clear it. Unfortunately, he really has no.
So I think Al is definitely in the lead by, I still want to say half a dungeon. If Joaish gets some very lucky pathing here, it could be a very close race. But
yep, I agree.
If Al just plays his thing, he knows where to go, he'll be alright.
It's almost like the battle of like routing philosophy right here. Overworld clearing versus just going dungeons, even if you don't have all the items. It's just
honestly,
crazy to see. Like it's complete opposite routing from both of them.
2 extremes too. Joaish fully gambling each one, and Al absolutely not going into anything unless he can full clear. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Very poetic.
The mirror shield. What did Angular have again?
It had ghost ship chart.
Oh yes. Okay. Yep. So he'll be able to get his last sword from that check.
Now I'm curious to see if Al avoids checking. Wait, never mind. Forget what I'm saying.
This is getting kind of crazy because now it's a race of, can Al get to Cabana and get through this dungeon and get to Cabana before Joaish does? Because Joaish he needs to get his Cabana D from here. He needs to get his last sword, and he needs the cheese from Rockspire. So it's like a total of like 4 or 5 checks that Joaish needs to do in the overworld, and then Al's got this whole dungeon.
Yep. It's gonna be close.
Dude, it's shaping up to be really close, actually.
And neither runner really had that crazy of mistakes besides Joaish like trying to climb to outside Great Fairy. Other than that, it really wasn't so bad. I mean, the double dip kind of hurt him, but again, it was only the first room, so it wasn't the worst. Al opening up the warp pod that warps between dungeons. I'm not sure why. For safety, I guess. I don't really know. Just for fun. It doesn't lose any time, so like, why not?
He was waiting on lava cycles. Yeah, maybe just whatever. Also, not losing time from taking the bucket of water over or whatever, because he could shoot ice arrows into that, but he still needed to wait on the lava cycle, so not a time loss there either.
I think Hurricane Spin was salvage, if I remember.
Yeah. All right, so there's Cabana Deed. I'm just curious if that last cheese is there or not. I
have a feeling it's either cheese or the Tingle statue, as you said. That would be gross. Now, Tingle statue in Cabana leads to Tingle. Tingle leads to Maggie's letter.
Maggie's letter. It has to be, it has to be one of the two. It has to be cheese or Tingle statue or Maggie's letter. That's the only options at this point. And so Joaish is gonna get his ghost ship here, so he'll be able to get his last sword.
Yep, Al
And
actually did just catch up to Joash's bottles. That's
Yep.
funny.
It's crazy now that you think about it. Like almost the deciding factor for both these runners was one, Al going to mother and child super early and getting spoils out of the way, getting a bow from it. But then also Joaish going in the Dragoners early, and it might pay off.
Yeah, so we're still guessing on what item is still left, but we have a good idea of where we gotta go.
Yeah. And pretty much at this point for Al, go mode path is going to go through Cabana, and for Joaish, he still needs to do his ghost ship, and he still needs to do Rockspire.
Yep. Now, if I'm in Al's shoes, I'm probably pretty scared. I'm like, I full cleared everything. Where's my grapple?
Yeah, yeah. Was it in the dark room chest? Is that where it was?
Yep. And so he will get it within the next 2 minutes, but it's always scary when you get to this point and you're missing some key item and there's not a lot of checks left.
Man,
Joaish running into super swim issues.
Oh, yeah.
Typical water RNG.
Yeah, swimming off this island can be really rough if you just don't get there to come up just right. Might get it here.
That looks good.
We're going to Rock Spot. Oh no, Ghost Ship. He's getting his last sword.
He could sail right to Rockspire right after this.
Yeah.
And then super swim the Great Fish. That would work very well in his favor.
Yes.
Wow. He just has to take what was given to him. Let's see if he does it.
Going to Windfall.
And there's his grapple.
Windfall. Yeah, look at Al. Just baffled. Baffled.
The keys are baffled as well.
It is a disgusting placement for grapple, especially unhinted.
Where's Joaish swimming to?
Oh, Cyclos. Yeah, I forgot he needed to get his last bell. Yeah, he's gonna
Pretty
spawn
much any
all
check he has
here.
left is good for him. Honestly, anything he gets now is gonna help him.
Yeah, what was Great Fish again?
That was deluxe pick though, for him anyways.
Okay.
And so
that
that'll lead
led
right
to
to
here.
yep. Okay, so Joaish clears this, gets his light arrows from here, where Al got his fire and ice from here.
Yep.
And then if he takes this to Rockspire, gets the Rockspire item, clears Great Fish with saves coming, it's gonna be very close.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And Joaish is lucky that one of these last locations doesn't have a shard, and that Al just can't go mode DRC.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, it was the most favorable thing for Joaish for Al's last cheese to be locked behind grapple, because if not, Al would already have it, and he probably would have go moded the rest of this dungeon at this point. Like, honestly, the cabana having something needed to finish this saving Joaish at this point.
Yeah, I need to learn a little bit more about the hint logic, because I've done a lot of rando seeds, and every time I've had a like one of my hints lead to a boss. I've never had one lead to, like, 2 paths lead to the same one. It's very confusing. Because I would have imagined that it would have said, like, oh, DRC leads to Goma. But maybe that's too straightforward, you know? Maybe that's like, okay, like, that's obvious. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it before where like a dungeon leads to itself. Okay, must have not checked Hosket yet.
This is actually one of the checks that does not help him right now.
Yes.
No, there's not many of those. That's actually the only one that he has left that does not help him.
He probably changes day-night cycle here to check the mail. Yep.
I mean, there's only 2 accessible locations left for Al, 4 checks total. He is very, very close to go mode now. We would need to see some amazing execution from Joash's part.
Yep.
And a little bit of luck, of course.
So we're going to Rockspire. So this will be one of his cheese, and he can take this swim straight to Cabana. So if he does this quickly, we might see our runners meeting at...
Oh. I kind of hope Joaish really peaks Greatfish before he does that.
Yeah, good point.
And then it would be even closer, oh my god.
Yes.
But, yeah, likely not. With Joaish still having to complete the Helmark fight, it's going to take some time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about the Helmrock fight.
Yeah, that's the real problem at the moment. And that's just kind of getting punished for double dipping.
Yeah. The first gamble paid off, but not quite the second one.
Yep. Which, in that scenario, that's definitely one of those things where you want to pay attention to the hints. I don't know if we had a direct hint to a bow, but you have to assume that one of the Sphere Zero checks is going to have a bow.
Yeah. And,
But that's the fun part about gambling, of course.
Yeah.
You never know.
Welcome, Raiders, from the other ZSR channel. We are nearing the end of one of the most anticipated matchups.
Did you cut out
Here
that?
it is. Oh,
there you are.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, yeah, we have one of the most anticipated matchups of the tournament so far.
Yep. We got Mr. Alberto23, who currently has the full main category leaderboard sweep for Wind Waker HD. And then we have Joaish, who has been playing the game for a very long time and has gotten very good. Has also held world records in this game.
And I think he's currently top 5 in most categories.
Yep. I would even say almost top 3, but
yeah,
with the introduction of Tot Skip, it's been a bit of a change recently.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here we are. We're finally at Cabana. Is it the last cheese? Is it Maggie's letter? Is it a Tingle statue? What
very
is
nice
it gonna
camera
be?
pan skip there.
Oh yeah,
A very tiny micro optimization. Got it twice in a row
for
too.
both of them.
Yeah, we've all been hoping for Wind Waker HD on the Switch too. I like to joke that's gonna be Wind Waker 4K.
Oh my gosh! So
Just
nothing.
waiting.
All right, so it can't be 2 things. So it has to be 1. We got 1 thing here. This Goma path to something else for Mr. Alberto.
I'm gonna take an educated guess and say it's going to be a Tingle statue. Just to make it very annoying for our runners.
It's Maggie's letter. Oh my gosh, it's not over. And if
I don't know what's
Maggie's,
worse, honestly.
If Maggie's letter has a Tingle statue, then we have a 100% full clear, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Al,
Maggie's letter is annoying.
Al threw up the camera.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
You got a little
That
face
was-
cam peek there.
That was funny. It's exactly how
Very,
I
very
imagined him
nice.
to react.
Maggie's letter is such a slow check. You have to go into 2 different loading zones and watch a cutscene that you just can't skip.
Yeah, so it feels like at this point it is with Joaish having to do Helm Rock still, this feels like it is Al's race to lose at this point. Because Joaish still has to do this chain that Al is currently doing after and also doing Helm Rock.
Both our runners doing tiny little mistakes here and there, and they're going insane. Al forgetting to deliver the letter,
Yep.
and then Joaish clipping through Windfall. Nice frame perfect
Wait.
turnaround from Al.
I've never seen that. What was that?
Yeah, you have a couple frames of input where you could like just move Link 180 degrees behind him, and the camera always follows in front of him. So because he's looking at the door, the camera pans out of bounds. It's very funny.
That is funny. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that.
And it is technically a time save because you don't have to turn around anymore to leave.
These micro optimizations are just insane. Alright, do we get the Tingle statue or do we go mode? Which one's it gonna be? Oh, he's done it.
There it
he
is.
skipped one thing. He's done it.
Not a full clear. We got a full clear -1.
He skipped literally one thing, and now he will be heading. Is it safe to say that Tower of the Gods was not the worst thing that the seed had to offer?
And we see Joaish entering Helmrock now. So for him to complete his seed, he's gonna have to beat Helmrock here, then go to Cabana, get Maggie's letter, get his cheese, and then I believe he's good.
So it says he has this would be 6. Maggie's getting 7. Where's his 8th? Is it one of the? Or
Oh yeah.
maybe, or is the tracker? Maybe the tracker's off by 1. I'm not sure. I don't remember Thorned or Western having anything.
Yeah, those are both dead.
That will be Hurricane Spin smashing the barrier.
Very nice, very swag. If we can get audio for Al's stream, that would be very nice for the go mode. So going through Hyrule with an HD is very cool. There's item slide tech for every single spot. Once you break the barrier, you're basically in the loading zone in 10 seconds. It's so insane.
Yeah, and on average, Hyrule can be done in this randomizer in like anywhere 5.5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Like it's very fast with the movement and with having gyro aiming for the Puppet Ganon fight.
Nope. I believe the best time we've seen since entering, or rather from entering the Yellow Warp to defeating Ganondorf, it was about 5 minutes 20 seconds.
Yeah, that is insanely fast. And this is also a guy that has probably done this boss fight and the ending part of Hyrule in every scenario imaginable and every speedrun category imaginable. Yeah, this
I would
should,
think thousands of times is probably an understatement, honestly. Between
Yeah,
runs and practice.
yeah, he's very familiar with this section of the game is what we're trying to say.
So it's doubtful we're going to see any mistakes here. But you never know, nerves can still play a part here. He does not know if he's ahead or behind right now.
So here we go, first phase of Puppet Ganon.
Oh, missing the second shot. But we're recovering really nice.
Yeah, and Joaish went to Western, it looked like. So his hunt's gonna go on a little bit longer.
Not gonna find what he wants there. But good phase one out of Mr. Alberto.
Mm-hmm.
Now I always get it mixed up. Is this Trog shot or Crip shot? It's Crip, right?
Shot. Yep.
Yeah, so he has double magic, so we could always see double Crip here.
Oh, he got the one.
Nice.
So he'll be able to go for falling shot. Like as he's falling down, he could just flick up and hit it as it's coming down right here. Bang. Perfect face here.
Very nice. Yeah, before PG skip was found, that was exactly how that was done in any percent.
And then hopefully seeing this little Trog shot action here. Hit him once from behind, let him fling up in the air, hit him as he's coming down. Bang. Oh, so good.
Ew!
So good.
Very nice.
So all that's left for Alberto is to climb the rope, hookshot his way up, fight Ganondorf, and that'll be GG's.
And so everything looks about the same as it would for when. Oh, what has happened on Joash's screen right there?
I don't know.
You always learn something new in these games. My word, I don't even know how that happened.
Pretty good rope match there from Al. Got him about probably over 75% of the way up the rope.
Right, yeah, so the tower climb here looks pretty much identical to how SD Rando would do it. The only difference we have is the Ganondorf fight. We do not need to use Grandma Soup to one-cycle everything due to how the combat mechanics work. So you'll see that we're going to do a lot of jump/spin attacks, and it does an insane amount of damage. Like, that is enough to do first phase.
And with a really kind of a precise angle here, like kind of locking the top, letting Ganondorf come through, you can get him one cycled here too at the same jump spin attack, and I think he's got it. Yep.
Very nice.
And oh, he's going to use the hammer. Blocks it with the hammer, and that is going to be GG's for Mr. Alberto. Time for him. GG's.
Very nice. GG's.
A 141.50 for Mr. Alberto.
That's basically a full clear seed there.
Yep.
We missed one check. Well, not
Yeah,
even. I mean, that was not even a skippable check. It really was a full clear. That's crazy.
Yeah, because Tingle Statue wasn't at anything else that you could check in the settings. So, yeah. Pretty much a full clear. Is Al available for an interview? Have you talked to him about that?
Yes, I will ask him to hop in the waiting room.
Let's see, Joaish is down to Western and Thorn, so looks like he's going to do Thorn Swim to most like, I think all he's got is Cabana, right? Yeah, just going to go to Cabana and get Maggie's letter to open up the last thing. Just unfortunate way the seed kind of, yeah, tough ending for finding your go mode in the seed.
This really could have went anyone's way. If it didn't end up being a full clear, it was very possible Joaish could have had some lucky checks, and it could have been a very close race.
Oh, there's Mr. Alberto himself.
Hey,
GG.
Congrats. GG's.
They've got him
His
quite
mic
yet.
not be working. In the meantime, we see Joaish staring at the slide puzzle. We do have a category extension of slide puzzles.
Yeah, I believe my my first experience
Hello?
with this game. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello. GG's.
GG's.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. You hear me?
Yes, there you are.
I just had to do some configuration.
Congrats
So,
on the
Al,
win.
Yes, congrats. But also,
Oh, no.
probably one of the best seeds you've ever played, right?
Yeah, great. I definitely chose right. No wrong decisions. Nope.
Well,
Oh
to be
man.
fair, Joash is doing pretty much the exact same full clear that you did to a T.
Okay. That's because if I'm pretty sure if he had done DRC first and not gotten debated, I'm pretty sure this would have been a way faster seed.
Well, he
That's
did.
very
That's the thing.
interesting. Very
did.
interesting you mentioned
He
that.
did it
He did
really
the DRC
early.
early? Oh, he
Very
did?
early.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I guess it's still hard to find everything.
One thing that you kind of got an advantage on him, he also went into Tower of the Gods without a bow, and he went into Forsaken Fortress without the hammer. So he was a gambling man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you had 3 dungeons to choose which one to enter early, and DRC was the correct answer. So we both chose wrong. So he went to DRC, and did he get grapple yet?
Yeah. He went in and was able to full clear it in one trip.
Wow. Yeah, really late grapple in DRC. That was rough.
And of course, go mode being locked behind the grapple too.
Yeah, that's true. I'm assuming that the DRC being path to FF somehow meant grapple.
We were so confused about the path logic for this one. It probably was, but rough hints like not having the straight up Goma path like we're used to having for starting hints.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah, let me think. I'm trying to think because what all was on Dear Eye? There was the let me think. Was the boulder a shard? I'm trying to remember.
Trying to.
Yeah, the boulder was
it was
a
a
shard.
shard.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then there was nothing with Tosket.
Right, everything else was dead.
So then it had to have been something in the dungeon.
Yeah, and another big advantage that you had over him, you did the storage route to Rockspire, which got you cheese, which was great, but you also got spoils early, which led to a bow and some other good things, like delivery bag to get your hammer. He didn't go to Mother and Child for it was almost the hour mark, I feel like. It was a long time.
It was very, very late. And that definitely set him off.
So I'm assuming
so late is not great.
I'm assuming one of the spoils led to. I'm trying to think how I got bombs and how I got hammer, because I'm thinking did spoils somehow lead to FF? I'm not really sure.
So yeah, spoils got you delivery bag, which got you.
And I got in the mail. I got skullhammer in the mail.
Yeah.
No, wait, did I?
So it's a very convoluted. But Skullhammer was behind Deluxe Pick though.
Oh yeah,
which was
right.
locked behind Bogue technically, which was locked behind Spoils Bag.
Oh my gosh, I would have never figured that out. Never.
It's insane route. I don't know how you were supposed to solve that on the fly. It took us the entire time seeing 2 POVs to even figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, watching in real time, I still feel like I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about it, how often is DRC the last dungeon you do? Probably almost never.
And it's funny because early on when we found out through Joaish that the grapple was there, I'm like, oh, that almost guarantees that Al is going to do it last. He's going to do everything he can before going in there. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, literally everything, yeah. And I wasn't surprised about the ghost ship. I knew ghost ship had sword, so that didn't help me either.
Yes.
Right. We were hoping you wouldn't forget that.
Oh yeah, no, I knew about it. I was just looking for grapple. I was like, okay, that I can do whenever. I don't care. So.
Yep.
Yeah, we figured you were on the hunt for that because I think most of us are the same way. We would not want to enter DRC without the grapple. That just it sounds horrible.
Yeah, I was getting to the point. Yeah, I was getting very close to worrying about DNF. I was very scared about DNF.
Yep, I made that mention. I had a feeling. I'm like, you're at this point, you're an hour and a half in, and you have no grapple. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
what did he miss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joe,
Looking ahead, so if I'm correct, does that mean that we're gonna get a matchup of Mr. Alberto versus Mason?
that
Yeah.
is what that means. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I'm a little nervous now. You put on a
I'm
very
not
good
winning
showing
if I
today.
route how I'm not winning if I do what I did today. I'll tell you that.
I'm not either. I'm doing the exact same thing you did. I am
You would have
full
done
clear
the
before I
same
get my
thing,
grapple. I
Really?
would want to save my grapple. Like if you enter DRC without the grapple and it doesn't show up, you have to do like multiple save warps just to get back to a super swim spot, and that in my head is something I cannot accept. I cannot do that.
And then
So
having
I
the
would
double
probably
dip,
wait.
you gotta run all the way back up to the dungeon as well.
That too.
like
It's so
somebody-
punishing.
Somebody would have gone to DRC early. I feel like you take 50 people and somebody's gonna do it.
It's not
you
me,
ra-
and it's not
you-
you.
You raced against the one guy who I think does it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that matchup is going to be insane. Like, if there were Vegas odds on the tournament, Vegas odds would probably have you playing. So the fact that we're getting you guys in the next round is a treat.
I'm very excited for it. We'll have to make sure it's on ZSR. That'll be exciting.
Oh yeah. And then I believe that Joaish is going to play Tom in the losers bracket, and then I think the winner of that would go on to play Insom in the next round bracket.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Okay.
right. Yep, so
also-
so much Wind Waker left to play. It's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, the main mistake, well, besides the DRC one, I definitely should never have gone to Needle Rock.
Oh yeah, we did see that early on. Like you're talking about the early peak.
Yeah, and then I looked and I'm like, oh, it's dead. So that must have been a Tingle statue.
We actually agreed that wasn't an awful play because it's very easy to peek that chest, and if it's dead, it's like okay, you just move on. Maybe it's like a 5-10 second time loss. It's really
Right,
not
but the
that bad.
island was hinted dead from the boat.
Oh, was it
Oh.
dead? Okay, then
Oh.
we did forget that.
Then I
I
saw
must
it
have
was
missed that.
spiky. Yeah, I saw it was spiky. I'm like, wait, am I sure this
Oh.
is dead?
I wonder if that was the last Tingle statue. That
Could
could
have been, yeah.
it.
It had to have been the Tingle
Ah.
statue.
Yeah.
But also, where was Command Melody? Or did I just forget that I got Command Melody?
You stored it
got
in
it.
FF.
Yeah, FF, yep.
Oh,
yep,
and I never
yeah,
even checked.
Yeah, we were wondering that. Like Chroma was asking.
So you had to do DRC, and then you had to do FF, and then Tower of the Gods, and I did them in reverse order.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Oh,
That's
we
what's
never
so fun
found
about
bottle
glitch
4.
logic.
I guess I could have been bottle 4.
Yeah, I didn't find Bottle 4, but it could have been... Wait, was it hinted in one of the, like, dead chests or something? I think it might have been in the hints.
Then if it was, then yeah, it had to have been Tingle statue then.
Wait, but then, if it was the hints, then I should have known that Grandma had nothing. So then that would have been another mistake. If
Oh,
it was
yeah.
hinted.
Yeah, it probably wasn't then.
Oh, Joaish just finishing up his Ganon or Puppet Ganon fight here.
Yeah,
Almost
down.
got his Crypt shot. Wait,
Oh.
Chalk shot.
He did get
Dude,
it.
I will never
We're not
know.
gonna try.
I will always mix them up.
He doesn't know the names of the tricks, but he can just do them all.
It's so speedrunner of me. But yeah, any other thoughts on the seed, Al?
Just the seed sucked.
It was pretty rough.
Yeah, true.
And then the full tilt when Maggie's letter.
Oh my god.
Oh my
that
god,
was,
yeah.
That was like one of the best moments of the whole run. Oh, it was great.
I already checked off the cheese. I'm like, yep, I got the cheese. Oh. Yeah.
Because like at that point we knew it was the cheese, it was Maggie's letter, or it was Tingle statue, and of course it was. So I went
Yeah.
with-
And Man, that's rough. That's really rough that Cabana also had Maggie's letter, which led to the last cheese. Like, that's just not something you want to see ever. Like,
Yeah.
you could get the DRC check correct, but still miss the Cabana one, which it sounds like that's what Joaish did.
Yeah. It's crazy too, because like these settings have been like done as fast as like, what was the record on these settings, like a 104, that like, and it just shows how slow of a seed it was that like we have Al getting a 141 out of one.
I don't like that juice equipped Picto box. What is he gonna do?
Is he gonna take a selfie? Please take a selfie with Ganondorf, please. Yeah! Oh my gosh.
Very nice. Don't die for it.
Don't die! Okay, it's good. And GG's Joaish.
GG's.
GG. So,
Very well
Loudspeak, I believe, are you playing Joaish now?
I will play the loser of Chroma and Tio.
Oh, okay.
So if I were to face off against Joaish, he would have to win a round, and I have to win a round, and then I think we would meet.
So it's undetermined.
Joaish.
GG.
GG's.
Hello. Thank you. GG's,
GG's
Alberto.
Joaish.
GG.
GG's.
What do you
What a
think
seed,
of the
huh?
seed?
Uh,
equal.
Okay, so short story first. It was terrible. I hated it. I did not like this scene, as was very evident by my long search for hammer. I also had very bizarre routing decisions in the first half. Partly because I forgot stuff every now and then. Like, okay, so I got chest storage there at the beginning to get the headstone item because I knew it was power bracelets and it was possibly required. So I was like, I'll just get storage. And then I remembered halfway there that I had bait bag and already bought the stuff. So I was like, oh, well, that was kind of a waste. So that's why I went to whatchamacallit, first week after that. But yeah, I had very bizarre routing decisions at the beginning. Also, we won't talk about what happened at outset.
No, we don't have to
Great
bring that
ferret.
up.
Yes.
Having
In
Boomerang there is
conclusion-
never fun.
Yeah, in conclusion, Boomerang.
Yeah, another good point that we forgot to bring up to Al is like Al had almost every item slide. He had every item slide weapon besides the grapple. Like almost, I feel like 30 minutes in, and it took you a long time to get something besides the boomerang.
Yeah, I had the boomerang for a while, and then after a while, I felt like I was kind of running out of options, and I was like, okay, well, I have a better chance of at least getting some items in DRC, even if I have to revisit it. Like, I wasn't even expecting to see grapple in there, especially since my practice run I did last night, I think it was. My practice run last night also had grapple in DRC, except it was in the first room. So to see that happen twice was not expected. So when I got that, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm finishing DRC. Also, on the same note of the practice run I did last night, so I got all my items on the practice run last night. I got to the barrier wouldn't break. Then I realized that I got hurricane spin.
Oh
And
my
so-
gosh.
No.
Oh no.
And so that hint for the sword in the Great Sea. Guess what else was on the Great Sea? The hurricane spin.
Oh,
Fortunately,
my
because of my
God.
experience, I noticed that. I was
Oh
like,
my
no,
gosh.
I'm not letting this happen again.
I remember mentioning in I think it was the last race that I saw, was it? I can't remember who it was. But they were talking about how you got to be very careful about hurricane spin.
Yeah. Well, I
Just a
learned my lesson
troll
last
item.
night. Just in time
Yeah.
for this, so.
Something
But
I also wanted to bring up, Joaish, is that you went into all 3 dungeons without having the main item to complete said dungeons.
Oh,
Top
yeah,
G without
that's
a bow,
true, actually.
and FF without a hammer. So you were just the ultimate game.
Yeah, that is a bit unusual for me to do that. I mean, DRC, I was just kind of like, well, I can at least like maybe get a head start here with some items, and then got very lucky with grapple. The other two, I was kind of like, well, because the hints did me no good. Because I was trying to like really read out the hints and what DRC leads to Helmrock meant. I was like, what does this mean? So I just could not figure out what it wanted out of that. I still don't really quite get it. And so that's kind of why I was going into some of the places early. There was one point where I'm pretty sure I warped to Forsaken Fortress and then Super Slam off of it. I don't know if anyone noticed that. The reason I did that was because I thought I thought I had the ability to check maybe at least Phantom Gain in there, and then I looked at my tracker and it was all red, and I was like, oh yeah, right, I needed whatever it was I was missing. So I was like, okay, well, I'm better suited like going elsewhere, and so I think that's when I went to Northern Fairy.
Yeah. Also, it felt weird. Yeah, so Joash, I went to Tower of the Gods as my first dungeon.
Really?
Yeah.
It felt weird entering the dungeon because the last pearl, it was red on mine, I believe. I don't think you're supposed to be able to get Nairu's pearl with just leaf. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
No, I don't
mean,
think
with
so.
glitch logic, yes.
So it felt weird to me doing that. It just felt like an unnatural taste.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Also,
I did DRC last. I found the grapple after doing literally everything else.
Yeah. Okay. So we each had our own battle. Mine was the hammer. Yours was the grapple. Which the grapple makes sense. I got incredibly lucky with grapple. I got lucky that I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into DRC and just find some items since I was kind of like low on options with where I was at. Kinda, and I was also like, well, DRC has more items. I'm more likely to find something to give me a better head start here, and maybe hopefully not have boomerang anymore. And I was also thinking to myself as well, like if worse comes to worse, I can come back here later when I go to Forsaken Fortress, because surely it won't take me long to get there. Which I mean, that didn't really matter, but alas.
Yeah, I guess you had to get lucky in multiple ways to do the seed quickly.
Yeah, this was a rough seed.
it was
Yeah.
pretty brutal.
It was-
GG's
it
to
was pretty
both of you for getting the bomb island trick. That was kind of crazy. You both
It was
did it first
beautiful.
try.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I think you can do it for the DRC boss key, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't even try it.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
I think you might be able to do it for that too.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Since I knew that was another thing that motivated me to go to DRC as well, was that I knew that the big key, of course, had the Triforce piece. So I was like, okay, well the key cannot be in there, so I can at least explore the majority of the dungeon. Like I'm guaranteed that it's going to give me the keys.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
that is a giveaway. Yeah, because then there's no. Because I think it's like a 50% chance that a key is there, but it was hinted that there's no key. I see.
Right. Yeah.
So you knew you had to be able to do everything at least, except for Goma.
Yeah.
Right.
That
yeah,
makes
because at that point, yeah, it was everything but Goma at that rate.
Wow.
And I already have bombs and leap too, so
that's so smart.
helped.
That's so smart.
Yeah, no, this seed really made you think.
Yeah.
It was a thinker. This seed was a thinker.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, looking ahead, we will have Mr. Alberto and Mason Star 1 facing off in the next round, which is going to be insane. I hope we can bring it on ZSR because the world needs to see that matchup for sure. And it's not the last we'll see of Joaish. He will be playing in the losers bracket round 1 against Tom.
Alrighty.
So yeah, we got some fun matchups coming up.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Does it for us.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are coming up, the end of the stream is in fact coming up. The next streams that we will have on the ZSR network is in probably in about 1.5 hours. A Link to the Past, no major glitches, and with that being said, I am very thankful for you guys commentating, tracking, also for the runners to be here. We are honored to have you. Very special thanks for making all of this possible. I am happy to raid all of you over to another Zelda speedruns, not speedruns, to another Zelda streamer. And with that, I am very happy. And I hope you all had a good time. And I will say goodbye now. You all can say goodbye now. And then we go over to the end. Thank you,
so
Chad,
much.
for being here.
Bye, everybody.
GG's. Goodbye.
GG's. Good race.
Right. I must head off.